Okay, and also retaining staff, and I think that's probably, a conversation that, your franchise would probably have with you a lot, because there's a lot of poaching that happens, in the industry as well. How big a challenge is people, once people actually have a gym set up?
Uh, I think it's a challenge which is improving by the day, because back in the day when I started the business,
Right.
my family used to say, "Oh, gym trainer," that kind of mentality. You go to a bank, no lending. Oh, it's a gym. Today as well, the banks haven't changed, but yes, society by large
Correct.
has accepted gyms as fitness centers or
Right.
health clubs.
Right.
That has changed a
Right.
lot. But still, the demand of qualified or certified manpower is more than the supply today as well.
Wow.
Because people, there are families who don't find this career a great career for their son or a daughter, because then it's like, how will you get married? But today, the trainers who are working, they are certified, they make six-figure salaries. What else do you need?
Of course. And they have the respect.
They have that respect,
clients, and
it's the knowledge that commands respect. So once someone is certified and they're coming in and they're doing the job, they're earning 1.5 lakh, 2 lakhs a month.
Right.
It's a decent job.
Of course.
It's a very decent job. And you have not done your post grads and stuff like that.
Right.
The kind of education that you have done basic, and then you have taken a certification.
Yeah.
It's a great job. And when some people see that, they leave their jobs and they come to this as well, because it's the passion.
Of course.
You have to be passionate if you have to become a trainer.
Of course. And how strict are, again, you and your franchisees on, in terms of the education that one has, prior to becoming a trainer or a coach? Because a lot of times, there was in many gyms, it used to be a little dodgy, in terms of what, the guy had a great body. Now, just because he had a great body or she had a great body doesn't potentially make them, a great trainer or coach as well.
Yeah.
So are there certain guardrails that you set in place, at that point as well?
Definitely, yes. One, we look out for certified trainers. Now, when we get a certified trainer, they directly become a personal trainer or a membership experience manager or stuff like that. Right. But if we come across someone who is experienced but not certified, then we offer them certifications which we also provide them.
Nice.
Or we offer them subsidy, or we sponsor their education.
Great.
So we make sure that people who are working with us have at least a bare minimum level of education when it comes to fitness. It's not that someone who has not done anything can become a trainer. No, there is something that's a must.
Of course. And ballpark, again, let's say one of your mid-sized establishments, how many staff members do they need, along with, let's say, trainers, coaches, personal trainers, etc.? What is normally the strength looking like, on the support side from one establishment?
It would be anywhere between 15 to 20 people, including those who are on the roll, not on the roll, freelancers.
Right.
But that's 15 to 20 people serving the members.
Okay, yeah. So that's
sales, managers, trainers, personal trainers, housekeeping.
So you actually do have a bit of, let's say, an academy that actually helps, scale people up and get them ready as well. Okay, which makes a lot of sense.
Yes, we do a lot of trainings, both in-house and using the tech, which is virtually. But we do have a lot of education material for people to get started.
Awesome. Let's take it back to a time where, which is a difficult time, especially in the gym and fitness business, which is COVID. Right. And during the pandemic, I'm sure at that time, how many gyms did you have open at the time when COVID hit?
I think we were a little over 100 at that time.
Wow.
A little over 100 that time.
And gyms was probably, and fitness centers was one business which probably was the first to close and the last to open.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So what was it like at that time? Like, what kind of conversations were you having with your channel partners, and what were you actually, how were you getting them through that difficult period?
Rent negotiations, the biggest thing that was going on with our channel partners. They all wanted reliefs in the royalties, franchisee fees and everything. We were helping them with those. Right. But one thing that we were doing, which was most important, was taking care of the team members.
Lovely.
Making sure that their house is also running. And the most important stakeholder, our members. We rolled out an app at that time. We were doing online sessions on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, for that people who are at home.
Right.
they could see and work out, do something, because there are a lot of people who are very habitual, and that habit should not be breaking.
Right.
So morning, evening, that is something that we were doing. We were connecting with psychologists, nutritionists,
Right.
and people of such likes. Okay, what should people be doing at home
Right.
in terms of nutrition, in terms of mindset?
Fantastic.
How do they pass through that? So it was all virtual, from the best of walks of life, people connecting in from say US, UK, India, and then imparting that education. And it was not limited to Anytime Fitness members.
You open it to anyone and
Open it to
everyone.
anyone,
Awesome.
because
I'm sure you love this particular clip. If you want to watch the full episode, click on the link below and watch the whole episode.